YouTube channel. I am aware that I didn't actually intro this video, and being my first YouTube video, I have no idea what I'm doing, as you can probably tell by the quality of the video you're just about to watch. But I have been thinking about it for quite a long time, and I really enjoy long form content. I have been watching YouTube since I was like a teenager, and it's the kind of content that I enjoy the most, and I find short form content a bit uninspiring sometimes. So I thought I'd give it a shot. 2026 is a year that I want to really throw myself into social media and really build my personal brand profile and brand presence, and YouTube is one of those things that I want to do. I'm not going to set myself a specific goal on how many uploads I want to have like per month or whatnot. I'm going to aim for around one every week, one every 2 weeks, but we will see how it goes. But yeah, I forgot to do an intro to this. I thought I would just start talking and see how it went, just to get myself into it. So this is my version of an intro. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, here's to an amazing 2026. Okay, so we are 14 days out from our Westfield pop-up, and we had a big team meeting last night, almost 2 hours long, and there is a lot for us to do. There's a lot of excitement, like there's a lot of stuff that we want to plan, but we pretty much only just locked it down at the end of last week. It's now Tuesday, and there is a lot to do. So I am feeling it. I want to document the process because I feel like it's interesting, and I mentioned on my Instagram stories that I tend to feel quite uninspired by short form content, and it feels a bit pointless sometimes, and a lot of my time is spent on my iPad, and I'm sat in silence all day long on my own working from home the majority of the time. Obviously there's times where I'm in London or I'm busy, I'm with people, but the majority of the time I'm on my own. So it feels like long form content like this is an easier way for me to talk about how I feel, like what's going on behind the scenes, stuff like that. So like I said, I'm going to take you along the prep journey for the pop-up because I feel like hopefully that's interesting. It also just forces me to be more proactive with like showing the behind the scenes, or like showing what I'm doing and what I get up to day to day, so you get to see a little bit more behind the scenes of DEWEY, because we're growing pretty fast and we're fundraising. That's obviously like a big thing, especially for female founders and young female founders. That's hard work, and I would quite like to document how I feel on a lot of this journey, because if anyone else here is a founder, and especially like a young female founder, it's quite a lonely journey sometimes. So I'm gonna have my brekkie, and I am gonna talk you through and give you updates kind of as we plan this pop-up, and show you, I guess, the behind the scenes of actually how we're planning it, because as I say, we've got 14 days. We don't have long, but we're gonna get it done, and I'm excited, and I'm gonna take you along the journey with me. Okay, so it's now been a few hours, I think, since I did a last little update, but I have been busy doing some other bits for DEWEY before I kind of move on to pop-up prep. I am now opening up our kind of planning sheet, and I want to show you what it looks like so you can see like actually how we're doing this. So I'm going to flip the camera and then I'll talk you through what it looks like and kind of what we're doing. So this is what I can see. So I'm on Canva, which is literally the only thing that I ever use for DEWEY pretty much. We've got a timeline that I've put together last night and a countdown of the days. It said 14 days yesterday. Technically we're day 15 out, but we're going to class it as 14. I'm going to kind of keep myself like a to-do list of what I need to do each day. So yesterday was all about mood boarding. Today is all about job specs so we can get some salespeople. We need to do some outreach. We need to do some announcements for socials, and then kind of point of sale branding. We've got some ideas for some stuff that we're going to launch while we're there. Some of the other brands that we're with. Some of the brands that are near us, so we can reach out for goodie bags, things like that. Some POS like bags, gift cards, launch stuff, like kind of, yeah, mood boarding. And then where we are, so you can see where we're floor 1 of Westfield White City. We're kind of in between where Typo and French Eye is, or H&M in River Island. And then this is a bit like what the pop-up layout looks like. We're going to be on a corner, we're going to have a rail, And yeah, just trying to kind of really plan things out. And then this was what I did the other day. After we locked it down, I kind of did a big pop-up to-do list mind map to just brain dump it, because there's so much to do. And as you notice here, Chamiah, there's a lot of things that I need to do. So this is how currently we're keeping track of everything. I am feeling the pressure. I'm feeling pretty stressed. I feel like I said earlier a little bit, but I feel like really stressed with these things because there is so much to do and there is one of me, and it's now almost 1:30 in the afternoon and I feel like I've not got anything done for the pop-up anyway, but I still have probably about 30 emails that I need to answer, and they're not emails that are like a quick little one response. They're like something that I need to actually think about or get information for, whatever else. There's 2 other deadlines I've got on my plate that I need to get done today. So there's a lot and I'm feeling it. Almost 10 o'clock. I've got up, I've gone to Tesco's because we ran out of milk. So I have a really hectic day today, as per. I have meeting at 10 and then I think I've got an hour break-ish, possibly, or I go straight into another one. I need to check that. But I've got meetings and then I need to head into London this afternoon because I'm then going for a meeting with Barclays Eagle Labs, which is great. Hopefully we can get some support there. And then this afternoon I have got an awards night. So quite last minute, I was invited by the Ford Family Foundation to come and join them at the, I think it's called the Startup Awards. It's for like entrepreneurs. And yeah, basically it's like an awards night. So it's a bit of a black tie, although I'm going to see if I can strategically dress. So for the last awards night, the Drapers, it was like very, very, very dressy. So it was like heels, clutch bag, that kind of vibe. Whereas this one finishes a bit earlier, and I have a feeling that I can just strategically dress and I can go somewhere in between, wearing something that's suitable to meet Barclays and something that's suitable for the awards. So what I'm thinking of doing is I've got some knee-high boots and I think I can get away with wearing those. Also, strategically, they'll keep me warm because it's bloody cold outside. And then what I was thinking was to wear what I wore to the Drapers Awards, because I don't mind wearing the same thing twice. It really doesn't bother me. And especially because I didn't get any photos at the Drapers Awards either, so I need to make sure I definitely get some tonight, is to wear the same outfit, which was basically like a brown co-ord. So there's like an off the shoulder, depends how you wear it, you either wear it cold shoulder or you wear it bardo, or one shoulder, but cold shoulder top and then just like a bodycon skirt with a slit in it. And because of where the boots come up to, you can't really see my leg as such, but I'll wear tights under anyway because it's cold. And then what I'm then thinking about is, do I then wear a blazer with it? I don't even know if I have a blazer here actually. That's going to probably make my decision, isn't it? Because either wear a blazer with it or I've bought my fur jacket, because again I'm at my boyfriend's house, so I don't have everything here. I've only got the stuff I've bought with me. So yeah, I've got an intense day. I actually had another one of those days yesterday where I was so stressed that like it feels like I'm going to have a panic attack sometimes, because there's like so much to do. And I was obviously working from home all day. I started at about 8:30 and then my boyfriend got in at, I want to say 5:30. And at that point I hadn't really had like a break as such, and like my brain was frazzled. Like I was slurring my words. I couldn't even really focus on what was going on, and like he could tell. And then yeah, I carried on a bit more. I made dinner for us both and then got back to it and finished pretty late. I think I probably put the iPad away at like maybe 9:30, 10-ish. So it was another one of those days where it's just really, really long and a lot to do. But I feel like it's one of those things where we talk a lot about like self-care and like not overdoing it. But as a founder, I feel like I need to be working a lot of the time. So if I'm not, then I'm stressing because I'm thinking there's all this stuff to do. Whereas if I actually just get on and do it, then I feel a bit better about it. So especially with like the pop-up, for example, we're now down to 13 days out. I know that I have to order certain things, otherwise they're not going to be here in time. So I can be like, oh nice, let's take a break, but then I'm just going to be sat thinking about the stuff I need to do, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to just keep on top of things and have like a little breather here and there where I need to get up to make a cup of tea every hour or so. The other thing I am really missing though is, especially in these kind of times where it's really, really busy, is my gym routine just goes out the window. Like, it's really hard to find time to go to the gym when there's so much to do. Like I said, like, when I like to go to the gym when I can like really zone out and not think about anything, and it's like an hour for me, and then I come out of it and I'm like fresh. Whereas at the moment, to go to the gym means that I'm then panicking about all the stuff I have to do when I leave, because it's not been done because I'm at the gym. So it's one of those at the moment where like I've not been since the weekend, maybe. Did I go on the weekend? Don't even think I went on the weekend. I think it was last week. And I really feel that to not have my routine of like decent food, decent sleep, gym routine throws everything off. So it's a battle, but I've got 1 minute. I'm gonna take my tea bag out, go and do my meeting. But yeah, maybe it's easier to get things like rails and stuff out the way before we get onto the kind of creative ideas, I guess. Because I guess, yeah, that's an actionable point.
So you know where you are, you're on the corner, number 6.
Yeah.
And then you've got space for a rail next to you.
Yeah. So it sounds like then we just, as long as we get a substantial rail, we should be all right.
Sorry, say that again.
Sorry, from the floor to the top of the rail is 1.4, did you say?
Find you a decent image which shows you the corner, I suppose.
Okay, so I am dressed. I decided to go a little bit more strategic. So I went out to Tesco's this morning, yeah, freezing, like ice on the floor, freezing. And I don't think I'm going to be able to cope in a dress if it's this cold. I just don't think I can do it. Bearing in mind I've got meetings before this event and whatever else. So anyway, what I've decided to do is, I'll show you my outfit, but I've gone for my knee-high boots, keep my legs warm, doubled up in socks, thermal tights, very thick denier tights, although a bit annoying because you know you can get those tights that are they look like skin but they're not, they're like thermal. I have those and I've forgotten to bring them with me, so I've got just like dark tights on, which is a bit annoying because it just ruins the vibe a little bit, but it's fine. Basically what I've done is I've got an oversized blazer. Oh, I've got to go really far back. I've got an oversized vintage blazer. I got this in a charity shop ages ago. Got my boots, got a little skirt underneath and a belt because it makes it feel like a bit more dressy than it was before. And then it means that I can wear this to my meeting. I've got a dewy sample underneath this to keep me warm. And then under that, I'll have to show you later, I have a red top on, like a cute top. So I think I'm gonna be fine. I think I've smashed it. I think I have worked something out. I'm debating that when I get to the event, I'm gonna see how dressy it is, because when I went to Draper's Awards a couple of weeks ago, like the majority of it was very dressy, like people in full-length gowns, dressy. However, you also always get people there that are equally not as dressy, that will just be wearing like a two-piece navy or black suit or something like that, and you can just like dress it up with your makeup. I have gone pretty safe with my makeup because, again, I've got meetings. Like, I can't go crazy because I'll look like a crazy person going to meet Barclays with like lashes on. But I'm thinking, I don't know, when I get into London I might put some lashes on. I might just buy some, just get like a little stick-on pair. But for now, I think we're okay. And then I need to get some photos later because I didn't get any at the Drapers Awards. I've just made some porridge. I've got to go in like 20 minutes or so to the train station. This is the life of a founder, guys. I was on meetings all morning and then it's like frantic rush to finish getting ready. Also, I've not worn makeup in like a week, maybe longer. It's quite nice to wear makeup actually today because as much as I love not wearing it, and actually my eczema's been really bad the past few days, and I don't know if it's just because it's so cold or if it's stress, because I do get stress-induced eczema, and it's always around my eyes and on my face, which is really annoying because you can't hide that. Like, I feel like most people get eczema at their elbows or their knees. For some reason, my body decides that the best place for it to be is right on my face. So, yeah, I've had really bad eczema, so more reason why I've not been putting makeup on. But, put it on today, which is nice. I'm going to eat my brekkie, get an Uber to the train station. I'm going to be back late tonight. I'm going to try and remember to like film a little bit. Although I'm very new to this like long form content, so I'm not really sure how it's going. And also I'm testing out CapCut as an editor because I know how to use CapCut, so it means I can use it for editing. The other thing I'm a bit unsure about is it's freezing, yeah? Keep saying this. And I don't have any of my nice coats here. And my fur coat is still in my boyfriend's car at his workplace. And that was going to be my vibe, was a fur coat, because it's like a little bit more dressy. And it would have added to the like black tie feel, but it's in his car. So I've got this. This is a wool blazer, so it should keep me warm, but it's flipping cold. The only coat here I've got is a puffer coat. Can I get away wearing a puffer coat on top of a blazer and a mini skirt? Probably not. Maybe I can. I'll let you know.
This anger, and how quick we're being put against each other. And that's what makes us antisocial. When all of us grew up with each other, in the classroom, on the street, my Britain ain't broken. It's beautiful when it's multicultural. Yeah, man, come on, man. It's beautiful when it's multicultural. Especially first thing in the morning when I'm seeing my brother getting his full English in the cafe. Or my sisters helping with the bags for auntie and uncle who live on the top floor up the stairs in the flats. And you know I don't drink, and you've had one too many drinks on this night out, so I'll be driving us back. It hurts me to see so much divide. Fly your flag. Fly it high. There's no difference between you and I. I look at unity and think, don't you leave the chat. We lost humanity, we ain't gonna let you say goodbye. When we've all got problems in our homes, stress, rent and bills to pay, things in our lives that we already don't talk about, and all of this internal pain. So what we don't need to do is look at each other and inside feel this rage. The love we have can't be lost. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I've woke up in a bad dream. And if we don't fix this, I don't think we can afford the cost. So you know what, I hear you. So I'll bring the digestives, you put the kettle on. What do you fancy? Indian or Builder's Key? And what are we watching? Green Street or East is East? We eating in, or is it a takeaway from the high street? Either way, I don't care. I'm bringing the primary school cake and custard. And as long as we're together, as long as I'm with you and you're with me, we'll hold on for as long as we can, and we'll pass it down to the next generation. This beautiful thing that we have and that we've always had and that we're fighting to keep. Unity. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just in Westfield. I've just come to see, we've got a meeting here, but I've strategically put our meeting here because I wanted to come and see what the pop-up is, so I'm going to try and find it now. The thing is about Westfield is that it's massive, and also I have only ever been to this Westfield I think once or twice in my life, so I don't actually know where anything is. I'm just going to try and have a look on one of those screens and see if I can find it, because who knows where I'm going, not me. Okay, so I think it's telling me that I need to go up the stairs and then it should be around there, so stairs. So basically the day today is another hectic one. So I got back really late last night from the Startup Awards. It's not even called the Startup Awards, by the way, it's Social Enterprise Awards. So got in at I want to say 10:30, 11 last night, and then pretty much slept. Oh, this is the thing, I just don't have a bloody clue where I'm going. Pretty much slept and then woke up this morning, straight to a train station for a train at 8:30, straight into London. It's now just gone 10. I need to go and find a cafe to sit and do my makeup for my meeting. It's got a meeting at 11. And then basically my job is to obviously scope out the pop-up space. Gonna be here for a while, then I've got another meeting at 12:30 I think. So long day as always. I need to get used to it though, because I'm gonna be here for like 2 weeks straight. So I need to like learn where it is. So anyway, I'll let you know when I find it. Okay, so yesterday was a bit of a fail because I got to the pop-up space and basically bottled it and didn't want to record while I was there because it was just a bit awkward, because they were just setting up. Like, I'd got to Westfield like as it opened, so the pop-up people that were there for this week were like setting up and like doing their thing. I didn't want to get in the way and be weird, so I didn't record the space, but that's okay, so we'll do a big reveal when it's us. I was chatting away to the people that were there though, and like asking them their feedback and like how they're finding it and stuff. Had a couple of meetings in Westfield after that, that both went really well, both really exciting and could potentially do really good things for us. So yeah, spent a bit of time doing that. So didn't get back till the evening, and then was on calls and then worked until the evening, like into the night as per usual basically. And then it's now the end of the day. It's like, what is it, nearly 8:30, Black Friday. Literally woke up and again got onto my laptop by about 8:30 this morning. I haven't fully put it away for the night, but I've just put it aside for a second because I need to cook some dinner in a minute. But obviously it's Black Friday, so just been trying to update things and send emails out and get on top of some things that needed to be got on top of. There's still loads to do, and as always, but there is a lot to do with the pop-up coming. I think we're down to must be 12 days out now. Not long at all, and actually quite inconveniently I've got quite a lot of plans between now and the pop-up. So it's my birthday on the 3rd of December. It's my boyfriend's birthday on the 8th of December. We're going to Amsterdam from the 5th to the 7th as like a birthday treat to both of us. Tomorrow, which is Saturday the 29th, I think it is, I've got a friend's birthday and sort of shared birthday brunch. So obviously want to go and let my hair down there. and also a photo shoot that I'm planning really last minute for the 2nd of December. Bear in mind it's the 28th now. We've only just locked down models, haven't locked down hair and makeup yet, have hopefully locked down stylists, just waiting for confirmation. And we have a location, we have a photographer, and we should hopefully have creative director there as well. And me, need to get an assistant. There's a lot to do, as per usual. But I thought I'd do a little update because I really want to try and keep this going. I quite enjoy the chattiness of just being able to like talk through like how I'm feeling and what's going on and what I'm up to and everything like that. One thing I'm going to have to get used to though is like not looking like this every time, because I've got a hair mask in right now because I'm going out tomorrow and I want to have nice hair tomorrow. But it does mean that doing these little updates, I don't look my best, but it's what it is. What else is there to update? But yeah, end of Black Friday. I haven't had a proper look at the website back end to see how the day went, but to be honest, sales aren't a huge thing for us in terms of, we're not like a big sales company. Like, there is so much quality and value in our product that it's not about discounting it and doing these massive flash sales all the time and whatever else. So once it's gone, it's gone. The activewear will stay on TikTok Shop after this Black Friday season, and we are going to strip it off of the website because activewear and jeans is a little bit confusing, I think, next to each other. And we're working quite a lot on the brand image right now. So yeah, once that's gone, it's gone. But the end of Black Friday, I am feeling knackered. I've done no shopping myself. I know my mum has been hounding me to get some Black Friday Christmas list things in, so might have a look at that later. Post some TikToks later, because I haven't done that yet today. And yeah, it's just a really hectic time, and I'm knackered, and I probably look knackered. And between now and Christmas, there is no, like, I can't take my foot off the pedal, which is quite tricky. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, that's my little update. I'm going to do a bit of work tomorrow on my way down back home to Southampton for my brunch, because I've got a 2-hour drive. Well, my boyfriend's got a 2-hour drive. I've got a 2-hour working period. I'm going to work. I will also work on Sunday. And yeah, it's just going to look like this between now and Christmas. Any moment of travel is work time. Guys, I'm tired. Anyway, I'll give you a little update. I don't know whether I'm going to do these weekly or monthly. I haven't decided yet. Maybe 2 weekly. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, I will work it out. I also didn't do a proper outro for this video, so here I am again, checking in to say that I hope you enjoyed my first YouTube video. As I said at the beginning of this, I'm sure it's not the best one you're ever going to see in your life. And currently I'm doing this on no budget whatsoever. We're doing freebies all the way. So I'm on my iPhone. I don't have a mic on. So quality's not going to be 100% there, but I want to make 2026 my year to get myself out there and really, really build my brand presence. So I hope you've enjoyed anyway. My next video will be once the pop-up is actually live, and the pop-up has actually been now. It's actually the 1st of January today as I'm uploading this, but I have another video which is all about actually when the pop-up was live and how that was. And spoiler alert, I was literally knackered the whole time, and I was actually quite miserable throughout the pop-up journey because I was so tired and burnt out. I enjoyed it. It was amazing to see the customers and speak to people, but it was so tiring. So that is the next video that will be uploaded. I'm not going to confirm specifically when it's going to be because who knows. But I hope you've enjoyed this first one, and I am looking forward to this journey. Bye.